Welcome back to Popes and Pilots. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV Saxony. We're of course still going for a custom achievement. We're going for the Saxon Federation. We have to have 75 princes in the Holy Roman Empire. So Voltaire's Nightmare, the achievement. But we also have a whole frick ton of restrictions on how we're allowed to expand. And yeah, we're working on that. Well, we just did expand a bunch. We ate a bunch of Austria. Is that this time? Yes, it's this timeline. We had a bunch of Austrian land. Unfortunately, we couldn't take these two Saxon provinces here, which used to be Austrian, but we need to release Brandenburg because Brandenburg's cores were disappearing. And so unfortunately, there are people having Saxon land, which is just disgusting. We're currently in a war to hide our coring of that land. I assume we're decently far on some of these not so much, but we're working on it. Getting that Czech land court takes a lot longer than of your own thinking about culture. Now, we are at a point where we're almost capped on dip, and we could technically take tech, and maybe I should, honestly. I thought about this between episodes and thought about not doing it. Or more exactly, to think about taking one tech to keep the innovativeness growing, but otherwise not take them. But honestly, at a 7% institution penalty and a -5 from neighbors, this is fine. Yeah, I'm going to take these techs. You could argue about not taking middle just yet, but I don't actually think that's where we're going. The reason I'm arguing that is because the tech is very bad. It's cavalry shock, we have almost no cavalry. The supply limit, which is nice, but it's not really necessary for us at the moment. Otherwise, it does nothing. So that is an option here, but we're already at 875 mil power. We have nothing really to spend it on other than development. But is development maybe better than... Maybe mill development is just better than taking this tech now. It's probably right. We might even get a better neighbor bonus. Okay, fine. I just convinced myself. So I'm taking dip, not because the dip tech is great, although trade oppose might be good for us, but because we're almost capped on dip, and I don't want to do dip development really. So let's do that. And I will also take admin because if we do development, I want the 10% development efficiency. I also want the 5% admin efficiency, 10% admin efficiency if we ever take any land. The extra states we don't quite need yet. We can build universities already, however, the next age that's coming up here, right? There's an age coming up, yes, very soon. Age of absolutism. Oh, it actually is the one that calls for universities. Never mind. I think Enlightenment, the institution Enlightenment requires universities to spawn, or universities have spread it. But the Age of Absolutism has a goal to have multiple, I think 5 universities. 5. Which we can't quite build yet. Well, we could, but no. And then Religious War. I don't think we won it, unfortunately, because of that slight mishap with the personal union. So I don't think we're going to get that one. I'm going to have 3 trade companies, large army at some point, but not yet. Absolutism is going to be a lot of work. This is going to be rough age to do. But we'll be okay. We're losing anything cool? Yeah, not super powerful. It's fine. Now, what is this thing? Establish Sunday schools. Heck yeah. Get to school, people. Stay in school. And if you're not in it, get in there. No. Not taking that tech. Not quite doing the mill development yet, I guess. Honestly, I might just do some. It's not like it's getting any more expensive or any cheaper. And the earlier we do it, the earlier we get the bonus trade power from it. So that's not bad price. Mitteljütland. Would be the cheapest place to develop in. However, it's also in the right trade node. However, we have institution spread to consider, and I don't think they're going to be particularly far the institution game. No, they're not. Anything that's pretty good? Oberlausitz, probably not good yet. Schleswig, also probably not good. Leipzig might be okay. No. No, that's a no. Oberlausitz, no. Saxon would be nice, but that's pretty expensive. Anything else? It is my capital. It's not that expensive. We're gonna get a lot of institution for every click here because it's already very highly developed. And having a... When is that a thing? Oh no, a large city was Age of Discovery, and then there's like a super giant city sometime, right? Large capital in the last age. Not sure. It's a lot more expensive than other places. So really we're looking for a nice match of development, so low cost and high development. So like Füden or Ostfriesland are pretty good places. Wait, Ostfriesland, how are you doing on that? Achievement? Institution. Here I have it, no, but you're spawning it relatively quickly. Maybe this is a thing. I already have it? Don't I have it somewhere around here? Where do I have it? Oh, it's in Stralsund we have it. Getting in here might be fine. Might be good. This is owned by the burghers too. Right? Do they give me a multi... No. It's not owned by the burghers because we don't care about trade here. Right. Yeah. 37 and 80... 37 and 9. No, that's not great. Uckermark 52 is pretty expensive. I think I'm just going to do Saxony, honestly. You still get that discount for being the capital, right? Yeah, minus 35%. It's almost certainly worth it from a institution per click value. It might not be worth it from a yeah, just plain development per click, or it's not worth it. But the institution is a factor, so let's just put some clicks in here. It'll be fine. Also, we have all those... Yeah, we have all those negative modifiers there. It's a pretty good place. Let's put it to 30 for now. 30 seems like a good number. That should probably also speed up the spread again. No, it's the amount of train power. So it might or it might not have done it. Probably not. No, we would need to get to 35 trade, 35 trade power. Yeah, that would be a lot. It's fine. It's fine. So, let's do some playing, right? We have a war to play in. Well, war. Aachen cancelled the right to military access. That's quite alright. You're suppressing some filthy rebels. Do we have to fear any enemies? Yes. There are still enemies around. Around. Am I fighting like an Italian or something? No. Oh, but you need to be sieged, apparently. Frankfurt. So why don't we do that? Because we're still suppressing rebels. It's an argument. Clear as crystal. Nice. Venetian glass was really good, but our new Bohemian crystal is great. We gain 2 base production, adds 2 base tax. Price of glass changes until the end of the game. We gain 15 prestige, which we're super overcapped on again. Which reminds me to check out my estates here. Unfortunately, they do not want to be milked right now. Fine, I'm just gonna overdo it here. I'm actually high on war exhaustion, which is simply from attrition. Wow. I mean, we're doing like 3 sieges at once with stacks that are too big. It makes sense. I just don't like it, but it does make sense, unfortunately. Now, 3 sieges means that I'm pretty sure I do not have another leader here. No, I do not. This should need... We only have 5 cannons. It's a level 3 fort, right? Yeah. So what we need is 4 cannons, I think. And 10 people total, so 6 and 4. You guys stay at home. Did I do that math correctly? Well, math. Did I remember the numbers correctly? And I did. Won the Siege of Ulm, that's nice, so we can use these troops to buffer up this siege and take out our own. Reduce that attrition. Can also get you out of here. And then probably put some people on suppression again. By some people I mean all these. Get suppressing all those filthy former Austrians. Who are really just good old Saxons. Who has taken Tlaxcala? Important, important. Now, you have a 2 siege pipkai and all the 10 cannons that you need. No, you need more than 10 cannons. You need 15 cannons. Do I have another 5? I do. Get on there, cannons. And then you guys are here. Immediately get the wall breach. Sweet. And Teutrons are supplying 5,000 troops. So all I need to leave there is my cannons and like a guy. Cool. You, not attachable to, get out. Not only start recuperating some manpower by reducing our attrition, but also stop taking so much war exhaustion. It's, this war shouldn't really exhaust me at all, and it is. I mean, the point of this war is simply to hide our coring. So paying that high in war exhaustion for it is not very good. Ulm. You could have peace if I had a diplomat. Let's see. Claims on the Danes. I assume we... Oh no, it's Austria. I was confused the Danes and the Austrians. Oh well. I have none claims. So what do I really want? I really want Pilsen. Wait. I already have a claim. Oh, I'm not in the right map mode. This is the map mode. There we go. Pilsen we have. Beer place. Beer place. I guess Netz and Posen, although... Yeah, our subject... No, we can't give it to our subject. Never mind. It's Polish. It's also horrible. It's not. Take Clement Budweiser here. The Czech Budweiser is not that bad. If you know Budweiser is a bad beer, that's because the one you can buy from America is horrible. But but the one you can buy from the Czech is actually quite good. If you like Czech beer. Ajax from Münster, sure. Oldenburg. Oh, I wanted to give this a piece. Ulm. Hey Ulm. How about you? Give me those war reps. I know I've done Ulm before. Steer trade. And don't need any prestige things. So I'm just gonna take monies. Because I need a lot of monies for the institution. Maybe for themselves. Get out, Ulm. Get out of here. And send me that trade. And then you could do the same thing to Oldenburg, I believe. Who also do not need to be converted. Good boys. I do think I want to trade power. I do. Transfer me that trade power. And then same thing, I think. Give me a whole bunch of ducats. That's not a whole bunch of ducats. I said a whole bunch of ducats. I wonder if steering trade... Oh no, it's not even... Well, it would be in the cards, right? Could do this. Except they don't want to. Does it matter? Or are they going to steer trade here anyway? They're going to steer trade here anyway. I don't need steer trade. Just give me your ducats. And do I need a long peace deal to you? Did I cause aggressive expansion? A bit. It's going to be long enough, I think. Yeah, it'll be fine. Maybe it doesn't hurt me to make a longer peace deal, so let's just do it. Let's just end that rivalry to Lübeck once we're allowed to. Alright? Keep running. Keep on running. Now, I do want to build some trade depots, I believe, but I think I want to pay for the institution first. Yeah, these really need to be built. Now, obviously, the earlier you invest in money-making buildings, the earlier you get payback from that. Payback. Who is this war that has so many troops? Everybody, where are all your troops? Oh, hi! Didn't see you there. Do I need to deal with this? Maybe. Yeah. Let's grab a guy. Send some threats over there. They're almost certainly going to not stay there if they see me coming. Because that's a lot of troops. Troops of Pomerania, Senna, that's fine. Are you still in your war against the Swedes? You are. But you're winning. Nice. Oh, look at Sweden. Swede! I mean, it's mostly the Russians doing the work, clearly. But, yeah, that's gonna hurt. 3 losing wars. Very nice. Very nice. Serves you right, Sweden, betraying me like that. Oh. Friedrich Kuhn died, our general. Don't you dare take that fort yet. Or ever. Hello, I'm here. You're not running. Okay. Pretty sure you should be running. I mean, I have a 1-3 against their 2-4, but this is fine. We bring the numbers. Course on good old Saxon land. Oh, they're doing their work. Oh, they're doing work here. Oh, and at the same time attacking me on that. Should have seen that. Didn't. I tried to run in there and I'm gonna not arrive in time. Gosh darn it. Who's winning this? They have a 3-star general. And they rolled... Wait, who's who here? Oh, that's me. So there's nobody left on my side, and they rolled a 9. And I have no morale. Yeah, we're dead. So I'm not running these, force marching these in there. I'm just still gonna run this way. Or further, apparently. Where did these guys come from? The moment I sent my army away, or put my focus somewhere else, they just come out of the woodwork. I don't think I want to buy Condottieri Münster. It's really not very interesting to me. Who are you again? Frankfurt. I mean, I do understand that Frankfurt is defending their home turf, but I hate that they did it. I hate it. Get a guy over here. I'm just gonna put a bit of a bigger stack on Frankfurt then. We didn't have many troops there, right? But we had expensive cannons. But money is not. I mean, money is an issue, but money is not an issue. If you catch my drift. There's Köln, sweet. Or Cologne. And then I think we're essentially done here. But we can't be done yet because we still have course to do. You don't need to go there. It's a silly place anyway. Crusade against Otomi. Yes. Yes, very important. Important. Important? Important. Otomi. Quiver in fear before the mighty Otomi. They need to be crusaded against. What? Oh, Castillo, what's going on? I mean, you're currently losing to Otomi, which is funny as fudge, but... Oh, man. We need the full 15 here, right? No, 10. Why was it 15 on the other fort? What kind of fort is Cologne? Level 4 fort, oh. Hello. That's why I was mistaken on those numbers. 10 and 10. Get y'all out of here. Sure, grab Nassau on the way. I'm sure there's gonna be a stack with a giant general coming every second now. Oh, Teutonic peasants. Oh, it's not my place. Am I nice? How nice am I? They're just peasants. They're just peasants. But I could obviously go and quickly deal with them. How am I doing on the policies here? I am not running the extra the extra land leader shock right now. Oh, I have the morale. We should have used the morale policy earlier in the bigger war against the Austrians. I forgot I have that. No, I don't think I'm hiring a general just yet. I considered doing that, spending some of that mill right now, but that would mean, well, if I want to be optimal, it would mean to turn on the policy, which would mean spending 12 years worth of mill power. And 12 years worth of mill power is a lot. 10 years? 10 years. I think it's 10 years, yes. 10 years, 12 months, so 120 mil, is that right? I think so. So that general would cost me 170 mil power. Ish. That's more than I'm willing to pay. Even if I'm swimming in mill right now. Well, swimming, it's not that swimming. I just make 5. 5? No, 9. 5, 9, whatever. Numbers. Let's get those cannons out of here. And yeah, I could make the toots attached to my siege. But honestly, I just want to finish this and be done. Ugh! Ugh. Free thinking? Get in there, Mr. Diplomat. Diplomat? No, missionary. Get the baptized. Speaking of baptizing, we could drop the morale thing and go back to something that gives us something nice. Such as, could have done death cost earlier, that would have been useful. Unrest, meh. Legitimacy, don't need it anymore. So it's just death cost, or it's like national unrest. Which, I mean, slightly does things. Probably just gonna go death cost here. The reason I'm doing it now is that church power does not stack over 200. Could go idea cost, but we're not there yet. Manpower recovery speed, actually. Yeah. It's only plus 10%, but I do need men. Oh, could you stop? And that's not even a good general. Frankfurt is really trying here. Considering it's not even their war. They're not gonna die. They should know that by now. I'm not annexing people. I'm just nudging them toward the right place. Get a general. Scare them off at least. Lübeck, embrace. Oh, that's good. Yeah, Lübeck likes me, so we should get an improved spread in Wismar now. Yeah, 0.72 per month. Is it worth... Oh, you're not even a state. Unsure. I don't want that state in the long run, but I could state it now to turn on the edict until the institution is spread. It's only to a 9 development province, so that's not insane. And then we're going to get it in Ruppin, which is going to be slow. And Uckermark's going to be faster to get it there anyway. No, it's not worth it. We're not doing it. Clergy losing power. Alright. Peace off from Cleves. Soon Cleves. Soon. Schoon. Very soon. What is it with me and that sound? Oh well. Not this sound. Not the sound. I was just thinking about the thing, but I forgot. Oh well. Yeah, we scared you off. That's where I put some boots down. I think we probably already have the full -5 in places, but it doesn't hurt to put some more boots down, right? There's Frankfurt. Finally gone. Can't quite piece out Cleves yet, but we can piece out Frankfurt. And probably ask for their trade power. Could go steering. Since I'm only steering with it anyway. Maybe I go both. No idea whether taking both is ever correct, but it's not like we want anything else from them, so I'm just gonna do the Holy Trinity here. Money, money, and money, please. Meet it for themselves. Get out of here. And get black flag, that's fine. Oh, Oldenburg still needs a piece. Hey, Oldenburg. You wanted to give me stuff. 95. Can you give me more money now? No. It's fine. Could do the full shebang here as well, but we don't need steer. It's fine. Peace offer. Made it for themselves? Yes. Now, I keep on checking whether they are, whether the piece is just for themselves. And technically I don't need to, because every separate piece is that way. However, I just want to avoid making the mistake of accidentally piecing out the main war. That would be very sad. And so I'd rather double check. This is all that I'm doing here. Not a thing you need to do at all. Just... now, there was a comment, probably by Bisa, I think by Bisa, to release, maybe release Koblenz. But that must have been for an earlier war. Did I have a war against Aachen earlier? Apparently I did. Yeah, I should probably have released Koblenz here. I don't know why I didn't. Because that would have been an option. Because here, we can't release Koblenz, so it must have been that war. Yeah, forgot. So what do we want here? I'm not doing it right away, but we might as well quickly plan. What's there a way to do? Interesting. If I release Berg, I can release... Oh, I'm not in the race mode. Never mind. So I want to release 2 minors here. I had a plan for this, right? I want to release Nassau. If I release Nassau and Cologne, that's essentially full annexation. Right? It's not what I want. Kind of want Gelre released, I think. And then Nassau? No. Can I somehow do Cologne and Gelre? I don't think so. We tried this before, right? And it didn't work, I believe. I don't remember. We had this exact same issue before. But I just don't freaking remember. So this is 165. Why would that be? So this is 62, and this is 165, so the sum of this 62. But just releasing Cologne is just 103. Why would I be paying double? It's just weird. Is there any setup that works here? There's nothing that leaves... So what I want to do is release 2 minors here and leave Cleves alive. But I think because these are both Colonian cores and these are both Nassauian cores, I cannot do that. And I could take land and then release it. Shouldn't be Cologne because then I lose this. Shouldn't be Gelre because then I lose this. Also, I can't take land because it's probably like Rhenish culture, which I still have somewhere, maybe? No, I do not. So I technically could. But then I get aggressive expansion for it, and I don't want that. So I guess I'm just releasing 1. I wish I could just say release this province as Nassau, but that's not a thing. Yeah, unfortunately the only one province. It would also work if there was like a single core on Nassau. So if somebody just had a core on Nassau, nothing else. I could do that one, but I can't. Because the 2 single cores are both in the same province. It's so annoying. Now, let's see. Gelre can also be released from the Netherlands still, so we don't need to do that. Trier could be released here, Could also release the Palatinate there, but there are tons of places to do that. Now I could release Cologne up here and then beat up on Cologne later. And make them release. Make them release somebody. Right? Like Trier. It just costs so much dip. But maybe it's what we have to do. We do Cologne. We leave Cleves in Nassau. And then we beat up on Cologne later to beat Trier out of them. Fine. It's very expensive on the dip. Don't want to vassalize anybody. I do want your money though. And your extra ducats. There we go. We're not going to check the piece yet though. Still have to wait for the scores. And for the next episode apparently, because we're over time again. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you see, please do hit that like button, subscribe button if you're not subscribed yet. Let me know in the comment section if you have a better idea for this piece deal. I'm not quite 100% sure whether I'm going to record another video today or whether that's going to be tomorrow. If it is tomorrow, you're going to have like 6-ish hours to tell me between the video release and my new recording. If I'm recording today, oh well. I'm still interested what you would have done, but I won't be able to act on it. Thank you guys so much for watching and see you guys next time.